Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome to my channel guys. Also great to be back on another video. This video this time not on map making, we're on the Western Australia map. And I've had quite a few guys struggling with the train, and the train system, how it works. So I thought I'll quickly make a video on how to operate the train on this map, because it's different from all the other maps. It mainly works like the old FS19 train system. So yeah, I thought I'll just quickly help you guys and sort out the whole thing. So first of all, you want to go to the rent a train button there. So I'm going to visit that, and if you open your F1 menu, you see here that little icon that's here on the corner of this railroad silo. It says rent a train, so you just press R there and it will wait. Then you'll have to wait for the train, because the train takes quite a while to come, guys. Because it's a 4x map, it has to drive, like you can see there, like almost 10, 12, and sometimes it's more, just depending on where the train is. So it will take a while, and it will actually come around the bend and then drop down here and wait for you here. Once the train comes out, it will come in here and stop here, and then you can climb on the train and then start loading. So that's what I want to show you this morning, or today rather. Just a tip, guys: if you are at the farm and you don't like the farm setup or any of the farm buildings and all those things, if that is the case and you don't want to have, you want to make your own farm here, all you need to do, guys, is start a new save game and go into the start from scratch mode. Then everything you see here will be gone. The house, the buildings, everything will be gone, and you'll have the farm all to yourself. You can buy then, obviously, because if you start the game like this, you start with 3 fields. So if you start from scratch, you start with nothing. So that's the way to play this map if you don't want this buildings and stuff here. The only reason why I left them in is because obviously this is not my map. Deacon Kane is the owner of the map, or the creator of the original FS17 map, I believe, and it's been converted to 19, and now I've converted it to 22. So yeah, that's your options then, guys. So I just didn't want to fiddle with the main things of the farm for nostalgia reasons and all that, so yeah, there you go. Great. So let's go back here to the rail. I wonder if I can visit there. I can visit that too. It's gonna mind you, let us just run back to the thing to see where the train is. It's handy to have this little icon here, so then you can always see how far the train is. Oh, you see, it's still coming. It's still a long ways out. So how this train works, guys, while I'm explaining to you how this train works, let's just zoom out a bit. The train station is here where you can sell your goods, and the farm silo is here, or the train railroad silo is there. Now the train, when you order it, it comes and parks here. Then the rail goes all the way on the side of the map, down this corner. It makes a turn, then it comes down here, and there you can see it goes in here, and it goes straight through this rail silo here, and then goes off the map there again. And you'll see here on the sides, on that side and on this side, I've put 2 little signs there to let me just go here. I've put signs there that says road closed, so you don't go in there with your train, because what's going to happen if you drive through this end or the other end of the rail, you're going to go off map and you go on the side of the map, and it's sometimes you're going to fall off the train and you'll be off the map. So it's the train is on this map is not designed for you to go off the map. So you go on this rail right to the end, from here to there, offload your stuff, then you reverse the train back in reverse, because the train can go as fast forward as it goes backwards, or backwards as it goes forward. So there's no way no reason for you to go off the map and all the way around to get here. You just reverse the train back and then fill it up again and go all the way down again, so that is the easiest, or the way that this train is designed to work on this map. So yeah, I just thought I'll pop that in there for you as a bonus, or actually as a tutorial on how to use this train. Great. So I'm going to keep quiet now so I can compress the time until the train stops here. Great, guys. So I think our train is going to be arriving, so let's run this way. You'll see the train will come out now. It's like a little earthworm coming out of the ground, you know. Basically the same thing. Here we go. Okay, once it stops, you can jump on the train. Alright, so now we're going to drive forward and just expose the whole train so you can see the train in size and in shape and everything, how long it is, how many carts you have. So the trick with this, guys, is to count the carts. So I'm going to try and stop it there at the last white cart. I've actually gone too far now. Okay, like that. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to count the carts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheat carts. These red ones are wheat. So you can put in any grain in there. And then these back ones is for carrots and onions and that type of stuff. But you can also put grain in them. So it doesn't really matter. So you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to there at the end. Let's just have a look. I actually made it. Not bad. So it's 10 grain carts. And then you've got the wood chips cart. And then the vehicle cart in the back. Alright. Or the... Yeah, I think that's wood chips. And this last ones are vehicle carts. So those ones... I just left them in for the niceness of it, you know. Just to make the train nice and very long. So what you're going to see now is once you're on the train... you can only see a few of these cart icons. So that's your main thing, is you have to work with the cart icons. For some reason, Giants can't think further than, I think it's 6 of them or something, you know. It's very difficult. There we go. So you can see now, on the back there of the train. I just want to put my volume a bit softer. I hope it's not too loud in your ears. You can see behind the tractor there on top, there's 6 carts. So now if I press the G button until I see the first cart, now you can go to the last one, that's 6, and then you have to press it 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you know you're at your last cart. And then you press the N button to open that last cart. Alright, once it's open there, I can actually see it there, it's opened, you know, on the little pixels there on the screen. It's fairly difficult, but you have to work because you're now off the screen with the little icon here on top. So you know you are cart number 10. Anyways, then you obviously press your full button, which will be, I think it's I or R, I think it's R, yes. And then you choose your whatever that's in the silo and you click start. Alright, in my case I'm just going to go fill it with a Jippo thing, and I'm going to go let's put wheat in that last one. And immediately at the bottom you will see bottom right there next to the speedo, you will see 250,000 liters is loaded in that last cart. And now if I press the N button again, it will close that lid. You'll see there in the back above the below the pipe, if I press the N button, it's slowly there, it's closing the lid. And now I'm going to reverse the train to my ninth train truck, or what do you ever want to call it, train cart. And now the same thing there, I need to press N. Alright, and now the thing is, I need to now go with the G button. I've started loading the train from the back, just to give you an example, obviously. So when you start loading, start from the front, because then you don't have to how can I say, come back all the time. Alright, so now to get to number 9, I'll go to number 6, and then I press 7, 8, 9. Alright, so then I go in to open it. There, it's opening, and then I can press obviously R again to fill it. And that's the rinse and repeat method, guys. So I'm going to now just reverse to the first one. Just reverse to the first one. And then we're going to load this one close by, so you can just have a browse at how it's being done, you know. And like I say, oops, now I've gone way too fast. I've been talking too much things, you know. Great, so let's forward again. That's the one thing with this, it's a train, guys. It doesn't have brakes like a car. You have to go slow and not be in too much of a hurry when you want to load this train. Alright, so I've upgraded the carts to 250,000 per cart as well. So at least with 10 of them you can have 2.5 million liters of grain, you know, which is quite a, it's not a lot, but it is enough, you know. So you're gonna go here, shift N to open. I must first get to the first cart. There we go. You press N, it will open, and then obviously R to fill, but in my case I'm just gonna go Jippo fill. Let's go for barley. You can go and you can put anything in this, guys. If you want to go hops, whatever, I'm just gonna go hops for an example. There it is, it's full of hops. So you can fill these carts with any fruit. Alright, and now we're gonna cruise to the offload spot. Now at the offload spot, it's just the reverse of what I've just showed you now. You're gonna have to select the cart, and once you've selected the cart, it will you'll be able to offload. The only difference is in the offload you don't need to open the lid because it offloads from the bottom. It's got a like a gate at the bottom of the trailer, you know. So yeah, you just offload it with the I key. So loading is R and unloading is I. You'll see now when we're there. So I'm going to keep quiet while we're driving there, and then we can offload. So I think what I'm going to do, while I'm driving, just Jippo a little bit more. I'm going to go to cart number. Now let's go cart number 2, because obviously there we go, and then I'm going to go F12. I'm going to fill the cart number 2 with barley. I just want to see if it's now filled with barley. Yes, it is. Oh, and you can see here next to the clock, next to the speedo, you can see how much grain you've loaded and what is in it, you know. So there we go. So we've got barley, we've got hops, and we've got wheat. All right. So I'll have that 3 for just for a how can I say, for a test. Well, let's fill one more while we at it. So let's fill number 6. F12. Let's fill it with olives. Let's go for olives. I think we've got olives here somewhere. Millet, triticale, spelt, rye, stones, mineral lime, pig manure, snow, straw, hay, grass, silage, wood chips, chaff, forage, seeds, sugarcane. Olives, there you go. Alright. So number 6 is now full of olives, and there you can see the little icon popped up at the bottom, 250,000 liters of olives. Good. Alright, so I'll be quiet now because it's going to take a little bit for us to get there, and then we'll offload. Alright guys, remember to start braking early, otherwise you're going to overrun like crazy, as it is a train. And yeah, just be safe with your braking. I've started braking there on the corner already, so you're just coming in slow. So now you'll notice I've got my cart selected at cart number 6, and if I now go onto this offload point, the easiest is obviously to just park your cart over the offload point, like so. Right, so I'm going to go on this side so I can see the cart. That was going backwards again. Alright. Okay, excellent. Now nothing is happening. I can press I, I can press R. Nothing is happening because that cart is not selected over the pit. So you need to go with your G button, and the moment you get to that first cart, you're going to see the I is going to pop up. Then there you go. And then you just press I to offload. Simple as that. And there it's going. Offload is not fast, guys. it's a railway station. It's realistic, so it's not going to offload in one go. It takes a while to offload 250,000 liters of fruit, you know. So just be patient. It will definitely offload. I didn't want to fiddle with that, you know. I hate these things where things is so unrealistic that it offloads in 2 seconds, you know. So it's not too long. It takes probably about, I'll say, about 30 seconds to offload one cart, you know, which is, I think, fairly good amount of time a realistic amount of time for that amount. If you think of a trailer, if you were to cart this with a 60,000 liters trailer from the farm, how many trailers will you have to wait to offload for one cart, you know? So yeah, just to give you an idea there. So now we're going to go G to the second cart, and what you can do, while you off the trigger, you can select the cart so long, and while you're driving forward, it will pop up. The trigger will pop up that the moment you're on it. So that is a good tip there for you as well. And then once again, just press I and it will offload. So have your cart selected that you want to offload, and then just drive your train until the trigger pops up, and then you press the I, and just make sure your train stands still for it, you know. And that, guys, I'm going to do the one that's off in the back. It was cart number 10, I think we've loaded with something, so I'm just going to do that one for the fun. Or we can do number 6 is easy because you can still see it on the icon, but number 10 is not visible. So I'm going to do the same with that to show you just how to offload that, you know. So let's just wait for this to finish. It's almost there. Luckily it offloads fast, you know, so yeah, but we're making a lot of bucks. I mean, look at our bucks growing. Right, so now once again I'm going to go to number 6, and I know I want to offload number 10, so I'm going to go 7, 8, 9, 10, and I know I've got 10 selected, and now I just drive my train until the trigger pops up. So that is a good tip for you there. So I'm just going to go forward slow. It's that last cart coming in, that last white cart, so we'll just wait for that to pop up. It should be any second now. It's coming 9, 10, anytime now. There you go. Alright, so now I'm just going to have to brake quick so I don't overshoot the trigger. Can reverse a bit back into the trigger. And that's it. You press the I again and you offload. Well guys, that is now how to use the train. I hope it has been informative, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.